Hello everyone, welcome to a how-to video by Goliath and David Gaming. This video I'm going to show you how to lower your foundations on a raft so that the foundation is actually flush with the raft. So let's go ahead and do that. So what you're going to need is wooden foundations. I found that it works best with wooden foundations. It won't work with thatch. You can use metal if you really want to and you have lots of resources, but it's not something you would actually need. So first we have our raft, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the sail first, and we're going to line up our first foundation. Usually the way I line it up is you can actually get it if you're standing in the right spot. You can actually catch it, and you want to get it centered to this piece, and with it showing the same amount on both of them. It takes a second sometimes, but do this. A little bit more this way. I don't know why it's flipping, but that looks perfect. So I lined it up with that piece of wood in the center of those. So once we get our first foundation down, it's just a very simple process. You need a few pillars, and what I do is I have 20 of each right now. It might be too much, but we'll see when we get to the end. So we put one pillar into that foundation, and then what we do is we put a ceiling over top of that pillar and one beside it. And then we can put another pillar right below it. Right there. You have to try to get it down and rather than up. And then you want to put a foundation just dropped right beside that. Okay. Once you get that, then basically you just demolish this pillar, the ceiling will come down, and you demolish the first floor that you placed, not the one that went a step down. Then you go to the next one, the one that you have there, put a pillar there, then do another ceiling, and ceiling back the other way. Oh, hold it in place. And then a pillar going down. Oh, did I just put this here? Jeez. I must have placed that by accident. I hope that doesn't affect what we're about to do. Yeah, and it still went one step down. Okay, so then we get rid of this. Get rid of this. Now another thing to take note of is you have to make sure you're using vanilla arc structures. If you try to do this with Structures Plus, I have tried and I couldn't really get it to work. So one of the things you should be using is just the vanilla arc structures to do this. Once you actually get this to the point where it's flush with the raft, then you can add in Structures Plus structures without a problem. Oh, that jumped up. So you just have to make sure you build it with regular vanilla structures until you're down at the bottom level. And basically you just keep doing this. It jumped up on me. What it will do is it will drop the level every time. You just got to be careful with the placing because it keeps going up and down now. This was happening to me. Sometimes it matters where you're standing, so just change your angle, and it will stay in that place. Continue to go down. Let's do another one. Let's put our pillar. Now one thing that's good too is you can actually use this technique, and I don't know if you've been around YouTube, but there's someone named Chicken Bone. He has some nice videos on building an actual pirate ship if you want to check out one of those. But I have built one of the pirate ships using this technique to lower my foundation. That didn't work. And it worked great. So I'm going to place that there. Like I said, sometimes it has to do with what angle you're at. There we go. And we'll drop our foundation. Now the one good thing about this is if you actually build a structure around your raft, if you get it low enough, you can actually access your raft without, and you can fully enclose your whatever this is called, your rudder control. You can fully enclose that and still access the raft to drive it from anywhere on the floor inside your structure where the raft is showing through. We'll get to that point in a second. So ceiling, another pillar. So each time we do this, it goes one step down, and at some point we'll be at the right level we want to be at. Good thing about this is you can actually swim up to the raft and hop on if it's low enough as well. But it is still a good idea to put ramps so you can get dinos up there easier, and if you're kind of running for your life, which is a lot of what Ark is about. Oh, jumped up again. It's easier to hop right in. So we're going to put that one step lower. So the angle. No, it's not going down. So sometimes it just doesn't want to work for you. Try going to the other side. No. At the last second it pops up. So what we might have to do, and which I have done in the past, if this continues to be a problem, is we might have to actually leave that there. Drop that. Demolish that. Demolish the first one. And do it the other way. When it's giving me problems, this solves my problem. So let's see. Let's see if it solves it now. So it's just no. So it's still a problem. Sometimes it's because you're too close to the shore. So let me go out a little bit. Try again. Just wait a second. Okay, let me just make sure this is going to work this time. There we go. See, so sometimes you just need to watch that. And there we go. Put one there. One there. So sometimes what I do when I'm building it, I don't even have them ready, as I just do it close to some resources where I can go grab them when I need them. We are running low right now, but yeah. I thought I just saw a shark with a blue tail. There's a blue shark. Let's do this. It's one of my friends talking to me, but I'm just going to finish this video before I answer. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to do that, and I think this might be the last one. So it goes down that step where the raft is showing slightly. Now we can get rid of all these. We can continue to finish it with wood. I'll just do that right now with wood just to show you. And then you can actually replace them later with metal or stone if you'd like. Oh. Let's see, I can actually close in the whole entire raft and build up around it. Now the fact that you can see a raft through it, you can actually just point down and drive from any location here. One problem you might have, I don't know if some of you like doing this, is you might actually have a problem if you're going to swim underneath, because now the foundations are so much lower. If you try to swim underneath and go back up, you won't be able to swim up to your raft. So what I recommend for that is, if you do want that extra space, the best thing to do, see how I was able to just hop right up onto the raft still with the foundations on it. The best thing to do is, if you don't place this center one and put a hatch frame, or don't place it at all, you'll be able to access that hole right at the bottom in order to get up. I can show you that. So I'll just go to this middle one right here. I hope the shark doesn't eat me. Demolish this piece, and then once you have that there, you can actually go through that hole and you can get up and go through. So you won't even really notice it, that center one's missing from on top. It will just not be there. These sharks are circling. I think they smell fear. Okay guys, I think that's it for this how-to video. Look out for more how-to videos as I come up with things that I can show you. Have a good day. Goodbye.